Counter to counter?
Yeah, like counter to a counter. Okay, so we've been working a lot on close guard, and that's great, but you need to have like a bunch of counters sort of ready to go when people stand up in your close guard. Some people telegraph that they're going to stand up, and you can see, okay, they're getting ready to stand up, and some people like pop up to their feet like really more aggressively. Anyway, you need an answer, and one of my favorite answers is the lawsuit. And I think you guys are all pretty familiar with that. Just to show it like one time. Anytime somebody's standing in front of you, whether they just got out of your closed guard or whether they're in your open guard and you can hold both ankles, you just put your feet on their hips or shins inside, either way, and you just hold the ankles and push with your feet or push with your shins and down they go. It's always best to give the least push that's necessary, because if you just like launch them, then you lose contact, you lose control, you're not going to be able to hold them down while you come up for the 2 points. They could just pop back up to their feet, and now you're disconnected, you got no points, and they have another chance to like do some kind of crazy pass. So just as much force as you need, not more, to push them over. So
certain level of discipline to not launch people.
Oh yeah, because like you can really send people flying, and it's kind of fun, but it's not as strategic. So like discipline. Okay, so one of the things that people are going to do when they feel this coming is they're going to base way forward. So like Kyle, if you put me in like a lawsuit type position, grab my ankles. Okay, so
Or here.
yeah, that's fine either way. One of the things people are going to do is going to base weight forwards. If you're wearing the gi, they might hold your lapels and try to hunker. If you're not wearing the gi, they might just put their hands, or they might grab the back of your head. And trying to push me backwards at this point is going to be tough. So my favorite answer to that is to kind of take them almost the way that they want to go. They're basing forward, so kind of let's take them forwards. It requires a little bit of overhead and a little bit of a twist, which is one of the reasons we practiced our inversion rolls today. So I've got the lawsuit, but he's facing way forward, maybe he's grabbing my head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push up on my feet so that his feet aren't touching the ground anymore. Now he has much less control over where I put him, and now I'm just going to spin to the side and put him on his butt. I'm going to keep his feet up in the air, because if I let them go, he's going to pop right back up again. And now we're here, which is not where I want it to be. So we were in the lawsuit position. He bases way forwards. Maybe he grabs my neck. Maybe he just puts his hands on it. Either way, I'm going to bring him more towards me so I can pick him up off the ground. I'm going to push to one side and spin and come up with the feet. Now from here, my best thing to do is to put both hands underneath and kind of gable grip. This gives you a second to like, okay, I'm getting up. And he can't get up. Like there's no way he's getting up right now. I have both of his feet. I'm going to take both of my feet. I'm going to put them on the inside. I don't want to get into like an ankle lock battle with him where he's grabbing my ankle and I'm grabbing his ankle. And I don't know who's better at ankle locks, but Kyle is. But in general. So as soon as you kind of land here and you get the feet to the inside, there's no ankle lock here anymore. And now I can take my time getting up. I can go to one elbow and get my foot underneath me, and now I can come up. I can keep both feet as I come up, so he's not fighting me here. Like he can't get up and wrestle me. He can't like pop back up again. And now I can kind of like get closer to him and start setting up whatever kind of pass I want to do, whether that's double unders, whether it's like a quick knee cut, or however you want to go.
So this is a drill that you can do back and forth.
Yes.
So you can just return the sweep. So
you can go
I start double hooks or something, and then put a foot. So check this out. Watch. Say you start double hooks, and you want to. It's really tough to do the same move from double hooks. So grab my head.
You gotta swim your feet inside.
It's hard. So you swim a foot inside. I have trouble swimming both. So for me, I swim one, and then the other.
And I just do them one at a time because I got little feet.
So I go 1, 2, just like that. And now take their feet off the ground like this, and start like pushing them a little bit overhead, and then sort of spin like this. Boom. And once they land, if you've got big hands, you can just keep their ankles like, I can almost wrap my whole hand around their ankle.
That's not going to work for me with Kyle. I can barely hold on to the thing. He's going to pull it right out.
From here, I could just like kind of swim my feet to the side, maybe just post and come on. Just like that.
If you don't have big hands, or if they have big legs, you're not going to get as good control. And that's why I do like a double armpit grip. But you can do either one, whichever is appropriate for your relative sizes. Also, if they're really Do you want to go trainer or do you want me to go?